On this episode of Bobscaping, we're going to take some soil samples from this lawn area and send them up to the lab at Penn State. You'll see we have a T-handle soil sampler that makes it easier to take soil cores. So we're going to start in random areas. It's been pretty dry here lately, so it's kind of hard to pull good soil cores. You're looking for one probably 3 to 4 inches deep, and it helps to carry a bag to put the soil in. Need to get enough to make for a good sample. So yeah, there we have that's a pretty good core, probably 3 to 4 inches. Then we'll come down here, try to go to different parts of the lawn to get a representative sampling. There's a good plug. Okay, I think we have enough to send in for a sample now. So the next step is back to the shop. Okay, so now we have the soil samples here. We shortened up the shopping bag so we could work on these samples easier. So what you really want to do is come in here and break them up. Sometimes you can even fold the bag over and use something like a rubber mallet, something like this, to bend it over and break them up. Whatever works. These the advantage of these being so dry is they're breaking up real easily. What you want to do is get this debris out of here. That's going to go on the compost pile. So set that off to one side and try to get any stones and other blades of grass, things like that, out so that you just have straight soil for your sample. So we'll keep cleaning this up a little bit. Come around here, and some lawns that have thatch in them, you'll get some thatch on the top of the soil plug. Okay, so then you just mix that together. We're trying to get a representative, easy for me to say, representative sampling of that lawn area. So this is what a Penn State soil kit looks like. There's the address on there, and this is the envelope. They have different instructions for mailing. So you take this out. This is the soil sample bag. Approximately 1 cup of soil is needed. And then this is the report you fill out. They have different options if you're sending the soil sample for your garden or certain types of fruit. We're going to be on page 4 with the lawns. So we found page 4. It's the green page on this one. Okay. So on the green page, they have different categories under turf crop code. There's a 4-digit code. So you have home lawn to plant, home lawn maintain. So we're going to go home lawn maintain, which is code 2001. All right. And you can also get additional tests done if you desire. But we're going to fill this out with the the grower name, if there's a business involved. You can send a second copy to someone else, or just get a duplicate copy. Field name, you can put your last name on there or someone else's name, 10 digits or less. This is where the 2001 crop code goes. Crop name would be home lawn maintain. And then you pick the predominant grass species. And you have several choices there. We'll probably go with perennial ryegrass for this one. I'm guessing most of that lawn is perennial rye, as opposed to being Kentucky bluegrass, which is more common in sod. It could also have some fine fescues. It says if you don't know, just to leave it blank. The other second guess might be fine fescues. It looked like it had some fine fescues in it and perennial rye. All right, so the next step is to put the soil in this bag here. And what we'll do, we'll just shake this all down to one end here. Probably help if we had another set of hands here helping. And we're going to funnel this into that bag. Okay. So, I think we have more than is needed. Looks like, and of course when you're mailing this at the post office, you're going to pay for any extra soil. So we're going to take a little bit out. I'm going to say that's enough. And we'll fold this over and ziplock it. All right. And then we're going to fill out a report with the bag of soil. Put them both in this envelope, and we'll tell the postal clerk that we're just mailing some dirt up to Penn State for a soil test, and we may get a lower rate on the soil than we would if it was a first-class sort of a shipment. So for this episode of Bobscaping, this is Bob.